Oh, I hate getting up in the morning when it's cold. A little slug of coffee. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Whew. A little windy. Oh yeah. That's all right. Everything's okay. Nice and bright, sunny. Just a slight breeze. And it looks like we got some wind issues with the microphone, so I guess I have to put up with that up here. It's windy all the time. Check on batteries. 12.4 with nothing running. Been having a little battery issue lately. They don't seem to want to hold the charge. I've had to run the generator more than I wanted to. But, you know, c'est la vie and all that. Go around here and check the rest of the stuff. Better open the hood. Keep the rat packs out. Hopefully, anyway. Boy, everything's a little bit cold. Nothing wants to move. Hood latch is hard. Check on the freezer. Fridge freezer. 18 degrees in the freezer. I guess that's all right. Road's just right over there, probably 50 yards or so. Been no one around. They had a couple of aliens running up and down yesterday, but they were pretty quiet. So they slowed down, not much dust. Okay. Oh, sit down here and have a look. Whoa! Sun right in the face. Feels pretty good though. I'm all squinty. Merry Christmas. Or good morning, whatever it happens to be. I'm not fully awake yet. So I went into, well, it wasn't town, went into the gas station there, a ways up the road out on the main highway. And I was all ready to get some breakfast, and he said the restaurant's closed. It's going to be closed all year. He said he can't find anybody that wants to work long hours and cook for very little pay. Like I said, you know, I mean, why? Why would he want to do that? You stay home, get unemployment, and, you know. Well, we'll get off of that political stuff. Oh, anyway, I'm just going to sit here and try to wake up a little bit. I haven't seen any animals lately. Well, since I've been here, so we'll see. Usually takes about 5 days or so, and then they start coming around to get curious, you know. They're curious about us as we are them. A few videos ago I had elk right into camp. Some of you might remember that. I had the camper on it, and I just happened to look on the truck, and I just happened to look out the window, and there they were. There's 4 or 5 of them, I guess. And they were just standing around grazing, and opened the door really slow. I grabbed the camera and opened the door really slow, and I was I was hanging out, you know, trying to keep them falling out, hanging on in my shorts. You know, they all kind of looked up at me like, "What is this fool doing?" You know. They hung around for a little while, and then they left. And then here come the skunks. The skunks came in. So yeah, they left just in time. They must have known, you know. So anyway, that's we're just going to shoot this video today to do a bunch of different segments, just, you know, to kind of show what's going on, and the day in the life and all that kind of stuff. I'm not even going to attempt to fire just yet. Everything's pretty wet, so like I said yesterday or the day before, I tried to start one, but it wouldn't burn. So the pine needles burn good, but they go out quick. Yeah, nothing. No, you know, no sticks or anything wants to burn. So the question was asked by Drifter yesterday. He's changed his channel. I really like the new format. He's got a nice intro picture and, you know, life's little things. It's a pretty cool channel. I like it now. I mean, whoa, they went the hood all the way up. A little gusty wind. Anyway, he wanted to know if he saw the hood up on the truck, and he says, "There are pack rats there too?" And oh yeah. I haven't seen any, but that's the point. They don't want you to see them, so I leave the hood up like that so that they, you know, it's not a dark enclosed place where they can nest. So they tend to stay away from it. No need to wires and all that. All right. I think I'm going to go inside for a short. And, well, I'm not done with this video yet, so don't go away. All right, well, okay, so got another cup of coffee. That one wasn't getting it. I had to have 2. That's fine. They drink 2 to 3 in the morning anyway, and you know, maybe a couple in the afternoon. If I drink it too late, then I have a hard time sleeping all night. I can go to sleep at the drop of a hat, but I have trouble staying asleep sometimes. So figured out that if I have coffee after 4 or 5, I'll go right to sleep at 8, 9, but then I'm awake by midnight. So anyway, you know, I watched a video this morning, Gone with the Winds. You know, they do a lot of sailing now. I don't know if they changed their channel name to Sailing with the Winds or not. I didn't pay any attention, but Nikki had a really good point that I wanted to share with y'all. You know, why do we do this to ourselves? We know that it's going to be uncomfortable. Coming out here, we don't have our, you know, our microwaves and, you know, our TVs and our big stereos, and we come out here to the forest and the mountains, and you know, sometimes it's hard to breathe, especially, you know, somebody my age. It takes a little while to get used to the lighter oxygen, you know. So, you know, I do it because, well, basically because I enjoy it. I'm not sure what I'm exactly trying to say, but they do. They're sailing. They know that it's going to be uncomfortable at times. You know, with the boat rocking and the seasickness and the sails and the storms and all that. I don't have, you know, camping, we don't have the seasickness and all that, but we do get the wind. It's cold at night, hard to get up in the morning, but you know what? Once you get up and get motivated, for me anyway, I really enjoy it. The air's clean, the sun shines bright, nice and warm on you. Most of the time it's a little more than breezy, but there's ways to get out of that. You go hide under a tree or something if it's that uncomfortable. I enjoy getting out, walking around, looking at this and looking at that and picking that up, and all the things that go with camping. Go and sit inside my tent. I like to do that. Nice and cozy. Got the buddy heater running down there. It's well, when I first came in it was 58, now it's up to 64. So it's on medium. That that's not interesting to most people, but it is to me, because I like to be kind of warmed. I don't like to be cold and uncomfortable. But so why do I go to the mountains, right? Especially in the wintertime. Speaking of winter, Tuesday we were supposed to get rain and snow and high winds. They had a weather alert, severe weather, winter storm, gusting to 40 to 50 miles an hour and possibly over 65. That was yesterday morning. That came across on the alert, weather alert. So I checked this morning, and it's been, there's going to be other areas that are going to get it. They didn't mention where I am, so hopefully we're not going to get it's not going to be too bad. I'm a little disappointed. I wanted the snow. I got plenty of water and food. I don't have to be anywhere. If I get snowed in, so what? A couple of days it's all gone anyway, so then you got to put up with the mud for a couple of days. But like I said, I don't care, so what? So I was thinking about getting prepared for the high winds. I was going to move the truck around. It's supposed to be coming from the southwest, southwest. So I was going to move the truck around to create kind of a wind barrier. Tie a rope to the door handle to the top of the ridge pole so it doesn't get blown too bad. The sides of the tent, there's, what is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's five tie downs, and there's stakes are driven deep. I was going to get some big rocks and put on top of the stakes so they're not easily pulled out. But I don't know now, since I'll watch it, see what happens. It's Sunday, so still got today and tomorrow. They may upgrade or downgrade. We'll see what happens with it. But if it's really bad, I'm going to make a video on that. I'm probably not going to go outside much, but unless it snows, I'll go outside when it snows. Okay, sun's warm, but the breeze is chilly. Gotta zip up the old jacket. Okay, so time to do the solar thing. Took a while for the panels to get in the sunlight. So I'm at 13.1. It's not showing any. Well, that probably didn't sound very good. Mic rubbing on the side of the truck. I'm not showing any amps in from the small panel, but it's maintaining a 13.1 battery charge. So that big panel over there, that's the one that's off the motorhome, and it's 285 watts, 48 volt. But the PWM charge controller is handling it, converting it down to 12, but it's keeping the batteries charged all by itself, and it's not even full facing the sun, and about halfway covered up. It's pretty dirty too, so that That part was for Jeff. Let me just move it over here a little bit. Trying to be steady, but you know, that doesn't always work on this uneven ground. So, you know, spare tire for the truck, spare tire for the trailer, and my box full of food and gas, and all sitting in front of us. So only getting about half sunlight. We're gonna move over here. Sorry for the shakies. Not much I can do about it. Someday I'll get another stabilizer. I should have shut the camera off and then set back up, but yeah, we won't. So I think it's about 8:30, between 8 and 8:30. The sun is just now starting to come up good. Panels are in full sunlight, but like I said, it's not showing any amps going in, so let me check all the connections, make sure that little animals didn't come by and disconnect it just to be funny. Might be funny to them, but it's not funny to me. Yep. So I would say that the MPPT charger, solar charger that's for these panels, is not calling for anything. So apparently it shuts off, which is fine. I should try to get that big panel out of there, but you know, it weighs like 75 pounds, and it's hard to get in and out by myself. And I got to take those mounts off that were on the motorhome because they interfere with sliding it around. But you know, that's okay while I'm traveling, so it doesn't slide around. Just makes it tough to get out of the trailer. So let me go around and check out one more time. Just leave the camera there. Got the remote mic working, so I can move around here. Generator's off, and it's 14.5 now. So, okay, so yeah, now the MPPT is starting to allow some amps in. Maybe it was a bad connection over there, I don't know. But it's okay now. It's putting in 4.8 amps, and the batteries are at 14.4 volts. So that's a good thing. Move back around here a little bit. I lost my coffee. Oh, there it is. I hate it when that happens. I set it down, don't remember what I do with it. Okay, I think I'll sit in the sun for just a bit. Shut off, and then reset. We'll just keep an eye on the solar panels today, for a while, because shortly the big panel won't get any sunlight at all. Man, that sun is so bright. So, yeah, I come up here to be away. You know, I didn't realize till I was in my late 40s before I finally realized that I'm pretty much an introvert. I don't want to be around too many people. I can handle a few, one or two or so, but crowds, no. And it's I hate going into town. Excuse me, going into town and dealing with traffic and and people pushing and shoving and trying, So yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You guys that have been doing this for a while know exactly what I'm talking about. But once you get used to the isolation, you know, and nobody around, it's kind of a tough transition to go back and be back in that crowd thing, you know. When I was at the RTR a couple of years ago with, don't remember his name. And anyway, Kent, one of my friends, said, "What are you doing out there?" It was packed too, boy. There was people all around, and we was all jammed up together. Hear people talking next to you in their trailer or whatever they had. I didn't last very long. I think I stayed about 5 days or so, and I had to leave. Couldn't take it. I went back home to home base for a while, and then decided that's where I was going to stay for just a little while. And I took off, went back up to the mountains. Number 3 cup. That'd probably be it for a while. I might try to start a little fire maybe this afternoon. You know, there's some somebody left some firewood there, and it's been sitting in the sun for a while, I guess. But I'll see if I can't get that to burn. I lost my axe somewhere. I don't know what happened to it, and I don't have my chainsaw anymore. That's another story. I'll just say it was stolen. That's as far as I'll go with that. It was stolen. So, you know, but it's all water under the bridge. All that stuff is replaceable. So we might try to start a little fire later and see what happens. If I can get it hot enough, it'll, you know, dry up the water. I was a little bit concerned though, did I get the tent a little bit too close to the fire pit? But you guys know me, I don't make big bonfires. And there was a movie quote, only a white man would build a fire for everyone to see. All of my fires are small and, you know, just enough, like cooking fires. That's it. So, I think that's it for right now.